So this week we are in Richmond Park and we've come down to see if we can set a new PR for a Richmond Park loop. If anyone has cycled in Richmond Park, or if you're a London cyclist, you obviously tell me how much you enjoy cycling around Richmond Park and how it's the best place on the planet, until you leave London and then you realise that in fact the whole countryside is like Richmond Park. But if you live in London, it is a great place to cycle and tons of people come here to do an infamous Richmond Park loop. So this week's episode is actually in partnership with Sungod. These little bad boys I have featured in some of their original Sungod original cycling sunglasses promo content from back in the day. So I've worked with the brand for ages and we are doing a giveaway. So if you want to win a pair of Sungod sunglasses, drop a comment down below. All subscribes and subscriptions and hitting the subscribe button is all very much appreciated. So if you want to drop a comment to enter the competition, subscribe if you like the channel, and you could be in with a chance to win a pair of Sungods. So what we're doing today, we are going to try and beat my Richmond Park CR, which currently sits at 18:28 for the Tour du Richmond Park loop. Let me just check that, which isn't actually quite a loop. We are at the Roehampton gate there, and the loop starts a couple of 100 meters or 100 meters down here. There is a 20-mile-an-hour marker sign on the floor. That's the official start of the route, and it finishes by the entrance to the cafe. Three key moments in the loop, which is Sawyers Hill, which is the loop that leads all the way through the park from Priory Gate all the way down to Richmond. That's the first key segment. The second key segment is Dark Hill Climb, which is on the back side of the park. And then the last key segment is coming back down past the cafe for the finish. There is a bit of a wind, but we're not going to worry about that, and we're not even going to count that. So today is going to see whether, or we are going to see whether we can beat 18:28 for a Richmond Park loop. And I'm really hoping, guys, I've got to be able to, with all this training, I've got to be able to get under, we're aiming for like a 17:30. That would be good, 17:30. Right, let's get it done. We are taking this way too seriously. I've just left the park to get a run up for the start, cranking my shoes up as tight as they will go, and we're going to build in to a fast start. We're not even in the park. Tour du Richmond Park. I'm starting from out on the road. Let's get it, guys. Let's roll. Right, here comes the first roundabout. We're in the park. Right, we're gonna punch it now. Go for it, I guess. Oh, cars. Obviously there's cars. Oh, see if I can get behind him. That'd be great, wouldn't it? Is that allowed? He's only gonna be going 20 miles an hour. Yeah, we're sat behind him now. He's breaking the speed limit. So am I. But we're getting a tow. I'm now stuck. Yeah, we're stuck behind a cyclist who's not doing a Richmond Park lap. Of course he's wearing pads normal as well. Typical. Right, here comes Sawyers. This is the headwind. Right. Right, back in. On the flat. Top of Sawyers. Heading to Richmond Park, heading to Richmond roundabout. Holding 171 HR. Need a fast corner here. Another cyclist on the roundabout. Downshift. Nice. Good. Welcome to the jungle. Speed bumps, cars, everything. Car braking in front. Next up we have the corner coming into Dark Hill Climb. Try and hold the speed. was alright, not great. That was me. Right. Dark hill. Legs are tired. We'll go in a second. 3, 2. This is the S-bend descent. Guys, I'm pooped. Definitely not going fast enough. This guy breaks through the gate. Whoa, 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 whoa. Thank you. I'm tired. 25 miles an hour. Legs are struggling. Oh, calves, dears. My calves are just cramping left and right. Hold on, Max. Hold on. 30 seconds to go. All right. Push. There we go. Woo! That was not perfect. Big shout out to the VW driver who gave me the tow down the Sawyers Strait. Little sticky water bottle going down Sawyers, but he was going a little bit slow. Give me a sec, we'll do a debrief. That's enough of Guns N' Roses. Right, I'd call that a not perfect lap, but a lot of fun, because it felt a bit like Takeshi's Castle. Anyway, final time for the lap was about 17:43, I think is what popped up on my Garmin. I'll have to check my Strava later. About 17:43 or 17:48, I couldn't actually, I was too knackered. My calves just feel like solid blocks of wood right now. But pretty happy with that. Quite adventurous, trying to keep it safe because it's probably not wise to put something that's like a kamikaze run around Richmond Park on YouTube. So that's probably an average speed of about 22 miles an hour. I think we can definitely up it, but it's nice to not go too crazy. Guys, the PR for the Tour du Richmond Park is like 12:55. I think it's the, is it called the Onxie training group? Those Richmond lads just fly around. Francis Cade, I think he's got like a 13:28 or something. There's just some insane times around the park, so definitely one to come back and do again. Like I said, if you do want to win yourself a pair of Sungods, drop a comment down below on the video. A subscribe is always appreciated. We will see you guys on the next one. Thanks for joining.